Hi, welcome back to the video series on working with dreams. This is going to be a little video about how to connect further with your dream guide. If you haven't done the dream guide journey, if you look in the first 3 to 4 videos, you will see one titled Journey to Find a Dream Guide. Again, as usual, while I do have expressive art therapy training, I am not acting as a therapist in this capacity. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to work with dreams just for fun. And as always, if anything comes up during this work, it is important that you are set up to have the support that you need to reach out to therapists or friends. Again, because I'm not doing therapy. You will hear background noises. There's a dog barking in the neighborhood. Sometimes planes fly over, different things. That's the way life works. So I just wanted to briefly answer the question about what can I do with my dream guide. So I have a dream guide. What do I do with them? The first thing is to get to know them better. And the best way to do that is to investigate what that animal does in real life. So where does it live? How does it nest or build a home? Does it live in a den? Where does it hunt? What does it eat? How does it eat? How does it move? All of these things become further information you can learn about your dream guide to learn how to work with it. For example, let's say that my dream guide was a bear. If it was a grizzly bear, to me, that association is a much more ferocious bear. They are much more aggressive and assertive and kind of a little higher on the food chain. So I might surmise that it feels right when I think about grizzly bear that he is there to help me get in touch with my emotions with dreams. Maybe that's something I'm not good at in waking life. And so in working with my dreams, I need to ask questions about the emotions and not pester him with details about what does this mean? What does that mean? Maybe grizzly bear doesn't like that. Let's say it's a brown bear and not a grizzly. Brown bears I think of as more relaxed and fun-loving and easygoing. And I really zero into what they eat. They eat lots of different things. They eat berries and nuts, and they also eat fish, and they eat other animals. And so there's this wide variety of information there. So I may bother brown bear with all the little nitty gritty to find out what each piece means and ask lots of questions because brown bear is more gregarious. Um, Let's say my dream guide is a hummingbird. I know that hummingbirds, they have a hunting ground. I know they eat the nectar from flowers, but they very specifically have a hunting ground. I may hang up a hummingbird feeder so I can watch hummingbirds in action to learn a little bit more about them. And I may also understand hummingbirds are dedicated to where they find their food. And so maybe I really need to be dedicated to making dream work a practice. And that's why I pulled hummingbird. So getting to know your dream guide animal is a great thing. And then you can do other things to get to know them. You might pull a picture from online or a piece of artwork that you find that really evokes what it feels like when you think about your dream guide. You might sculpt them even in Play-Doh or air dry clay, or you might do a collage just tearing paper and finding bits that resonate about bears. You also might do a mind map. If you don't know what mind mapping is, go ahead and Google it. It will show you pictures of it. But it's basically, I might put grizzly bear in the center and circle it and then do an offshoot of what grizzly eats, another offshoot about sleeping at night. When I think about sleeping, then I think about hibernating, and then so I might have an offshoot about how much it eats or when it hibernates and when it wakes and what it does when it wakes. And so it's basically brainstorming to lay out a map of everything you know about your dream guide. And then I suggest after you do that, because you're just brainstorming, go through with a highlighter or another color of pen and highlight or circle the things that really jump out to you, or go through with a black marker and black out the things that don't resonate. And so then you have a more clear picture when you're done. So after investigating, um, you can use your dream guide to do lots of things. You invite them to help you set up a dream and ask them to help you remember it. We talked about that. You can also invite them to set up a clarifying dream. So let's say in the clock dream that I talked about earlier, I want to know what the second hand means and I'm struggling, I can't figure it out. I might invite the dream guide before I go to sleep, ask him to help me have another dream to clarify what the second hand means to me, and to help me remember it, and then go to sleep and see if I dream and write down the dream. Um, you can also do the same thing with journeying. So you can journey to the guide and then ask for that help as well. You can journey to the guide at any time and ask any kind of question you want about dreaming. You can ask questions that help you go deeper. To me, the clock means this. Is there something my subconscious is telling me that I have not yet understood? You can ask clarification dreams that are about the dream as a whole or specific elements like that second hand. Can you help me clarify what this means to me? You can address what you can't understand. For example, say in that dream I couldn't hear the clock ticking, and I don't know why I couldn't hear the clock ticking, because that's my favorite part about clocks. So I might ask questions about that when I journey to my dream guide or when I set up to have a dream to clarify. So you can ask questions to clarify, you can ask questions to go deeper, you can ask questions to help point you in the right direction. I've got 15 different symbols I'm investigating. Is there one or two I should drop or one or two I should really focus in on, and then do a journey and see which ones pop up. All right, hopefully that helps you get started with your dream guide. Next time I talk about your dream guide, I'm going to go through a drama therapy technique that will allow you to connect to this symbol, and just do a Q&A session without having to actually do a journey or a full dream. All right, have a great day.